Nithyananda, this is Manita Dugunanda, and in this video, I'm going to share with you a very mystical initiation we just received from His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, our beloved Guru, fondly known as Swamiji. So basically, some of you may be aware that I'm currently attending a program called Paramashivoham Level 3, Season 2. And the last couple of days, I've been sharing the essence as well as my experiences on the Facebook. But for the third day, I decided that I will come forward to record a video because, as you know, text and words are poor substitute to the kind of excitement as well as the body languages and the kind of experiences that I want to share and convey through a video is much more powerful. So, as you may be aware that Swamiji gave a very, very special initiation on the third day. Basically, was an initiation to levitate into the vertical time zone. That means ability to travel to higher dimensions of the multiverse. And that was the initiation about. And the initiation that he gave was called the Navakandha Yoga Samadhi. Now, this is a process in Siddha Tradition. In case you do not know who are the Siddhas, Siddhas are a group of very mystical, enlightened beings, or the perfected sages, saints, who had gained such mastery of the yogic practices or yogic sciences as a pathway to enlightenment of God, to the source, Paramashiva. So basically, before I describe this initiation, you should know about my fascination with Siddha tradition. See, I remember I first got entangled with the Siddha tradition, can be dated back all the way in 2000 or 2009. It was after a program I've attended with Swamiji. On the way back to Singapore, I actually visited a local bookstore in Bangalore. And I picked out a book. The book was like calling my name, and this was the book. This book called Babaji and the 18 Siddhas Kriya Yoga Tradition. Okay, so this is the book. So basically, as you know that I had darshans of Mata Babaji in my dreams, and Swamiji also received his spiritual name Paramamsa Nithyananda from Mahavata Babaji. So when I saw his picture, I just cannot help but pick up the book. So I bought the book and I started reading, as you can imagine. So I can tell you some of the most fascinating Siddha processes that I found in this book reviewed by different Siddhas, one of which is the Gaya Gaupa. Gaya Gaupa is an aushadha and a herb concoction that allows the human body to go into immortality. So that was a fascinating, wow, that's so fascinating for me to understand this is possible. Then another yogic practice which that inspired me a lot is this perfected body, called the perfected body, which basically gives you that freedom to dissolve into light, the light form, and merge into the source. Okay, and this is possible when it's a possible way to exit the body without leaving a trace. So that was another fascination I had, because I thought it would be quite cool to leave the body without a trace on planet Earth. So that was something that I always thought maybe I should also investigate if I ever meet a Siddhas to be able to have the fortune of learning this yogic sciences. So basically, so anything that is coming from Siddhas, I'm always ready to embrace and listen. And so Swamiji shared this Navakandha Yoga Samadhi last evening to all of us. Especially now he's able to talk about it because now he's away from society. And as you know that Siddhas are always a mystical group of enlightened beings who stay clear of society, because society cannot fully really comprehend them and embrace them. So as a result, uh, they always put their life in danger, the human beings, the human society. So Swamiji said that he has started to get back to this Navakandha Yoga Samadhi again. So, and the initiation, the benefits of this Samadhi will help us to enjoy the benefits of able to travel into the vertical time zone. So that was the initiation. Now, many devotees or disciples before Swamiji's public life, at least 50 he revealed, has seen him in this samadhi state. It means what? Seeing him, his body as if broken into 10 parts and 9 cuts. Nava means 9, Ganda means cuts, and 10 parts. Okay? So in last evening, he revealed to all of us what is the science behind it. So this is the thing. So please listen. He said that for ordinary human being, if they don't understand the science and they just see a human being being broken into 10 parts, the whole being will be totally shaken. Unimaginable how this is possible. So, so he revealed the science to all of us, and this is something that I would like to share on this video. So please provide listening. See, the normal human eyes and ears can pick up certain frequency. Like for instance, the eyes can see certain distance, let's say from 400 to 700 nanometers. Okay, 400 to 700 nanometers. And the ears can pick up sound of frequency from 20 decibel to 20,000 decibel. This is the frequency range where the ears can pick up. So when an enlightened being who is initiated into this samadhi, when they enter into deep unclutching, in the deep state unclutching, there are 14 minor chakras in our body, 2 at the shoulder, 1 at the throat, 2 at the elbow, 2 at the knees, and 2 at the thigh. So basically, these minor chakras in the deep unclutching state start to go beyond the normal eyes. That means the normal eyes is not able to see the parts of the body. So when they are not able to see, it will be perceived as if the body has broken into parts, 10 parts, okay, 9 cuts. So that is the science behind it. It's not that they have been cut. It's just that because of the deep samadhi state, the body goes through certain mutation, and which is not visible to the normal human eyes. So that is the science behind it. And so we are like so fascinated, and what a blessing to have Swamiji revive some of these mystical processes by the Siddha tradition. And for us, we were initiated into this Navakandha Yoga Samadhi to enjoy the benefit, because he's literally in the initiation raising our frequency so that we can jump to the higher vertical time zone and start traveling to Kailasa. So that was the greatest blessing, all of us who attended the program, to receive this initiation. So to be honest, we went through a very deep process, a very deep healing process with him, comprising the Trinata Kumbhaka pranayama, and we sat with him and he did the bioenergy transmission to all of us. So all of you should not miss Paramashivoham Level 3 Season 2, because like what Swamiji said, that this program is all brand new, upgraded, totally unprecedented. So all the mystical yogic processes that he's introducing in this 21 days, nobody should miss it if you are a true seeker and you want to experience a breakthrough in your consciousness. So with that, I hope you catch on the excitement that I'm experiencing with this initiation, and also I'm truly looking forward to further processes to experience fully this whole Navakandha Yoga Samadhi in the traveling or the vertical time zone. So with that, I would like to conclude the video. Thank you for listening. Nithyanandam.